Looks like there's a serious accident up here. We got the firefighters out there. Something's going on. Doesn't look good. Looks like that van got all smashed up. Going over to the Macaroni Grill for our pre-race meal.
Bakersfield, California. What's up?
He's giving us our big pre-race meal for the California International Marathon.
You guys are going to the marathon? Yep. And Sunday.
There it is.
Sacramento.
You guys eating Parmesan cheese bunnies?
Oh, this one's good actually. Look at that. See what I'm talking about? This is going to give me a 6-minute pace for 25 miles. I'll fall apart the last mile, but hopefully it won't kill me too much. This is it right here. This is good. Jerry has a heart attack on a plate. It's called fettuccine alfredo. Really high fat.
Ooh, look at that. Woo!
Pretty good. Yeah, sure. Thanks. That's good.
Did you want some too?
Yeah, please.
What are you doing over here?
We're making a documentary. We're doing a marathon on Sunday in Sacramento.
Okay.
This is our big load meal.
Oh.
This is the most important meal right here.
Well, I think you're tough luck right there. I'll bring you some more.
Thanks.
You want some more?
Yeah,
Cheers, bro. Still a good run, man.
All right, right here.
Here we go.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening? Nothing's coming out. That's good.
You guys want a little more?
Yeah, please.
I just stuck my tongue out at your camera.
Did you?
What's this place like during the summer? It's just like the devil's playground. It's so hot.
Yes.
I heard it's pretty hot
Really
up here.
hot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, here's a tic-tac-toe here, so we got Jerry's O's and Danny's X's. He got him.
You got me. Big time.
He got him. That was fine. I thought Kat was going to get it.
I did too.
Fresno. It's a nice room. Beautiful beds.
AK-47, 500 bucks.
Nice TV, perfect, spacious until we look out the window, and then it's just awful. It's like Jerry would say, it's a dump. It's just a dump. It looks really like some kind of a haunted type building from the Civil War. Maybe it was like an old prison where they tortured people and stuff, and the spirits are still hanging around. But this is a really dumpy looking city, but we're actually in a really nice hotel. I guess that's the most important thing.
There we go, Jerry.
When we are.
Today is Saturday, the day before the marathon, and our plan today is to run a couple of miles in the morning. We'll drive up to Sacramento and run 2 more miles in the afternoon after going to the expo. And it's not looking good. Got a lot of rain, cool. Wind's not too bad, but we're getting ready to do a 2-mile run right now.
Big whopping 2. Here we go.
Yeah.
2 miles.
You want to go run in the park over here?
Shortest run of the season right here.
Okay, we need to reset my watch. Here we go.
All right. What's up? You don't have to the weather's just like this tomorrow, it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, as long as it's not too windy, I guess we can.
This is doable right here.
Yeah. Here we go. CIM's tomorrow.
God.
What is that thing?
There's Buck taking a pee on the side of the 99.
Taking a bathroom break. Wow. The paint on that guy's face. He looks like a gray-haired old man. Doesn't he?
Nah, he's probably 30.
Wow. Look at their faces.
Here we go, going to the Expo CIM 2010, Buck's first marathon and Expo. What do you think, Buck? Here's the start of the race.
Look at this. So it's 366 to 26 feet at the finish.
I don't know, man. It's all you right now.
Right, you're right about the first part going uphill. Look, and then it goes down. Wow.
What do you think about all this, Buck, huh?
Pretty cool. This is the Saturday.
I just tried to figure out how to get to Fire Oaks Boulevard.
A lot of vendors here. What are you looking at? What are you saying?
I just figured out how to get to Fire Oaks Boulevard tomorrow.
Put this leg up like this.
You're doing some kind of a balance test here.
That high, right there, put it up like that. And I'm gonna push down on you.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put this on.
She's putting this thing on his wrist.
Yeah. It was just, is this a video camera? Are we camcorder?
What's going on?
I want you to do the same thing.
So now he's got this thing on his wrist.
Feel different? Yeah. Like I'm
still weak.
I'm pushing harder right now than I was before. And it just balances yourself.
Really?
Yeah. Just one pass. I
That sucks.
We're in our room when the governor's in here in Sacramento the night before our big race. Jerry's trying to figure out everything with the race here.
1057.
There he is. He got some new Brooks gloves. What is it? It's a man hug.
Let's give Buck a hug.
No. I don't want to hug it. This is our 2-mile run Saturday evening. Danny's probably going to go out and do another 10.
This is pretty nifty.
Here we go.
And it's just a bit.
Here we go.
Get me going.
he's pre-marathon surge. That's a river. One we don't have in Southern California. We have rivers like this. Wow.
I know, don't you wish some Mojave River was like that?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Look at this. I think it's probably the American. Wow.
Good God, you know it.
What is that?
But it was just chilling on like my parents' piano chair. I guess maybe one of my nieces probably found it or something.
Yeah.
But it was a song that Jimmy Raffin wrote when we were in high school.
Really?
Yeah. That's random, huh? I was like, what the hell? And I read it. I was like, oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I'm gonna take a little photographs on my computer. We look for a Best Buy. Why are those stupid chargers so much money? They're automatic, but this one's manual.
We're at the Spaghetti Factory, our final pre-race meal right here. Danny and Jerry.
Hey, Buck. How you doing?
Pretty good. We're hanging out here at Spaghetti Factory.
You ready for tomorrow?
As ready as I'll ever be.
You ready for the blistering pain to settle in at mile 23?
Bring it on.
Yeah. Jerry's gonna feel it too.
Yeah.
You're ready, huh, Jerry?
What's up? Ready as I'll ever be, like Buck said.
What's up, Will Ferrell?
That's it.
Here's like some of our top 10 guys in the marathon right here. Fast guys. Probably running around 2:10, 2:11 marathons right now.
Morning. We actually pay to do this stuff? I can't believe it. What's up with this? Pay to do a marathon.
This is marathon morning right here.
There it is.
We've got some tunes going on. Right now we're waiting in line to get on the bus. Here we go. Feel good today, Jerry?
Don't know yet. We'll see. See how things go here. Yeah.
Good luck.
Get the ball rolling.
Hey, Buck.
Thanks.
You ready?
Yeah, we're getting ready.
Yeah.
This is the big morning right here. Getting ready to get on the bus right now.
Yeah.
They're going to take us up to the start. Where is it? Folsom?
Folsom, yep.
So we're going to start at Folsom and then run all the way back to Sacramento.
Dang, that's a big run.
Yeah.
Ready for it, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah.
Let's do it.
There he goes. Look at that nervous face. Oh man. It's the first one.
This is it right here. Followed my first semi-lap.
There he is.
Go ahead.
Here's your number 1 runner, Buck. Number 9, 29.
Thank you.
Come, Buck. You're hurt. Look at you. You're hurt. Lift those legs, Buck. Lift them. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Buck. There you are. Let's go, Buck. You're almost done, Buck. You're almost done, Buck. Go. Go, Buck.
With it for decades, Rachel Nihas.
There he is.
How'd you do, Jerry?
Oh man, horrible.
I didn't see you.
Carnage.
I didn't see you finish.
Because I was half an hour after my goal time.
Really?
My goal time was.
Hey, Buck, how'd that feel? I got you. I got you there at the finish.
I got three
251.
words. Don't do it.
251.30.
Never do it. This is my first and my last marathon. 251. I'm done. 626 pace, whatever. I'm never running another. You can take that to the bank. Don't do it like that. It'll make it weird. I don't like that.
What did you think about the weather? It was perfect, huh?
It was absolutely ideal conditions.
Couldn't even ask for more, huh?
Yeah, here's what happened to me. I'll tell you what happened. The wheels fell off at 22. I felt great. The first 11 I was running in the 245 pack. At the 11 mile I went ahead of the 245 pack and I put about 8 or 9 sub 6 minute miles in there. I felt like I was on pace for around 240. The 22 mile mark I couldn't hear. I started to go blind. I couldn't actually see. My head got real light. I was getting really dizzy. At one point I took 3 cups from the water station, drank 2 of them, dumped 1 on my head. It just got really ugly at the end. I was almost passing out and I don't know how I did it, but I just pushed. I pushed and I pushed at an 8:30 pace, whatever, for the last 3-4 miles, and I'm taking it.
Nice.
As terrible as it is, I'm taking it.
Good job, Buck.
And
What
that's
about
it.
you, Jerry? What happened?
I'm good for about 16 miles. And then the marathon's just a nasty, evil distance. It was carnage out there. I was on pace for about 16, then quit racing. And then we'll just say I jogged in for a nice smooth 310. I went 122, 150
Nice.
for the half. And then my last 8 miles, I was running like an 840, 850 pace, even 930, 940 even at times. It was just evil. It was ugly. I retire. I think I'm done with this marathon stuff. I'm going to start training for 5K, 10K, and then my long distance race is going to be the half marathon. Cause it's just.
And anybody watching this video, don't do it. Never run a marathon. I waited 71,000 miles. I waited 33 years to do it. Don't do it. Trust me, never run a marathon. That's all I can say about that.
This is my ninth and a half marathon.
This is my first and my last.
It's never been good yet, so let's stick to some different distances.
Don't do it, man.
You know those reflectors?
On the road, yeah.
Stepped on it right here on the side, and then my foot went like that, and there's a little blister from it. It's funny.
My feet are in good shape.
You in?
Get that thing out of my face.
Trying to get our muscles back to normal here after running marathon.
That won't happen for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do.
You know, I think my
But you can't get any worse.
my collapse at Fontana was, I think, worse than today. I think Fontana is as hard as a marathon. I really do.
Yeah.
I think it's about the same thing. Marathon splits for California International Marathon, December 5th, 2010. So let's take a look at where everything went bad for me, and everybody blows up in a marathon. I guess the question is, how much do you blow up and how much time you're going to lose? All right, so first mile I had 6:25. Then second mile was a 6:10. The third mile was 6:12. Mile 4, 6:09. Mile 5, 6:08. Mile 6, 6:14. Mile 8 was 6:15. Mile 10 was 6:09. So things were looking pretty good. Let's go to 11 here. So mile 11 was 6:04, mile 12 was 5:59. See, here's the problem here. is I got greedy. After the first 12 miles, I threw all the advice that everybody told me to the wind, and they all told me the first half of the marathon begins at the 20-mile mark, and I'm like, I didn't listen to that, and I felt pretty good around the 12th mile, so I figured I'd go for it. I was running with the 245 group, the women, and I figured I'd go ahead and pass that group and start working and bringing in other groups. So you can see here, mile 13 was 5:58, mile 14 was 6:57, mile 15 was 5:53, mile 16, obviously in hindsight this was a very, very big mistake. I ran 5:46. What was I thinking? Mile 17 was 6:03 and mile 18 was 6:16, so you can see that I wasn't able to maintain that sub 6 minute pace for very long. Let's take a look at the last part of the race. So mile 19 I started to fade, 6:19, mile 20 I was hanging in there, but I was still starting to feel fatigue, 6:35, mile 21, and here is the beginning of the end, 6:54, mile 22, 7:22, mile 23, 7:56, mile 24, 8:10, and then you take a look at mile 25, 8:16, mile 26 was 8:14, and you can see here I lost approximately anywhere from 11 to 12 minutes. I lost the last 10K. Just as Jeff predicted, I ran 2:51. I ran the first half in 1:21 and then picked up the pace, a sub 6 minute pace, until I began falling to pieces at mile 22. Number one, my hearing was the first to go. When people yelled at me, it sounded like I was 3 feet underwater. 2, I went partially blind to the extent that I could not see peripherally. I had tunnel vision only. Objects, people, and buildings to the right and left of me became blurry and dark. 3, I suffered extreme dizziness accompanied with intermittent bouts of nausea. However, I did not vomit, even though I burped up some of my power gels at mile 24. Four, my entire body started tingling and became partially numb. 5, my legs became very heavy, but I was able to move them forward, albeit at an 8:30 pace. 6, in my mind, I started to think negatively about why I decided to run this race and how I would never do it again. Still, I'm glad I did the race because it was on my bucket list of things to do before I die. But if I ever talk nonsense of running another marathon, I want one of you to hit me repeatedly with a baseball bat until I change my mind. If any of you are thinking of running a marathon, please call me first. I will discourage you any way I can. The bottom line for me, there's too much investment in preparing to run a marathon and the payoff is too little. For me, it was not fun. There was no joy in racing for 26 miles. Now, I need to state this for the record, though. I don't want anybody to get a totally negative opinion. The marathon's not for me, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to do it again, but the conditions at the race were perfect. I know any of you watching this video, you probably would dream of these conditions. 53 degrees Fahrenheit, no wind, no rain. I actually love the course, characterized by rolling hills with a net decline in elevation of about 300 feet. So really, it is a good course. So if you actually put together a great race, I mean, you'll actually like the course. So anyway, this is my experience running the marathon. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. Again, I discourage anyone from running this distance. I personally get a lot of satisfaction out of running a 15:55K at age 45. Is just as satisfying to me as trying to run the marathon, and there's a lot less problems. So I don't get it. If you like to run the marathon, go for it. There's a lot of people that do, but I don't think it's for me.